When you really look at it, the beginning of Sonic 3 is pretty insane. I mean, just consider the goofy thing that happens at the end of the opening cutscene, for example, after we see Supersonic blast past Tails, kicking up giant waves in his furiously fast wake. The full might of the Chaos Emeralds at his side, Supersonic, an unstoppable force, charges ahead and... Oh my god. Did I turn off the oven this morning? Sonic must have been hit with the please reconnect your controller notification or something, because the man just stands there as Knuckles passes by twice while he gathers up all the Chaos Emeralds. Knuckles even has time to laugh before leaving. Like, damn, Sonic, go, run up and hit him or something. And don't even bother questioning why Knuckles was able to damage the supposedly invincible Supersonic in the first place. You've heard of plot armor. Well, Knuckles had that plot sword. Anyway, Angel Island. Man, this place is gorgeous. A lush landscape packed with life, rife with plants growing uninhibited, dressing this island in vibrant green. You can imagine the unimaginable amount of critters and creatures, ants and ant-eaters that must call this place home. The background of indistinct flora convey that you are firmly within nature's embrace, and if you figuratively stand on your tippy toes, you can peek above the crowd of this nature to catch a glimpse of the ocean, the perfect backdrop for the perfect painting that is Angel Island. It would be a shame if... Yeah, crazy how the game just ends there, with Sonic and Tails dying in the fire. It was a lot of fire, so I guess it makes sense, but not really the direction I thought. Okay, for real though, Eggman or Dr. Robotnik destroying an entire island just to get at Sonic is honestly petty as hell. I mean, consider the immense loss of life caused by this fire, the heavy collateral. Jeez, Eggman, this is straight up evil. Thankfully, Eggman never pulls anything like this again. So, this spike trap on the ceiling here, you cannot duck or spin dash under it. I know, what the hell? Sonic is clearly, cleanly below the spikes. I was curious, so I made Tails stand under the spikes. What? Come on, it was a prank. The have my best friend stand under a trap and watch as spikes probably pierce his brain, killing him instantly prank. Yeah, kinda messed up when I say it out loud like that. The point is, look, the spikes don't hurt him. But crouching Sonic is smaller than standing Tails. Why does Sonic get hurt while Tails is fine? I'm pretty sure you can baseball slide under it though, so that's cool. And also, see, you didn't have to worry. Tails didn't get hurt till I made him jump. After Eggman's robot causes the mother of all forest fires, Angel Island becomes drenched in this yellow, orange, and red hue. It kind of looks like an evening's beautiful sunset, the kind of sunset whose sheer beauty would bring tears to your eyes. But nah, that's just the hellish visage of an entire ecosystem dying in flames. Nothing pretty enough to cry over, so I don't get why Knuckles is over there all teary-eyed and choked up. He said something like, "It was so beautiful and everything is dying." I don't know, that guy has weird taste in aesthetics. Who set up all these ropes? Maybe it was Knuckles. Yeah, I know he can glide and climb walls, so he doesn't need zip lines and rope swings to get around. But you know what he does need? Fun. And damn, these zip lines are fun. First boss of the game is hilariously easy, especially if you pick up the fire shield that immediately precedes it. I know, it's the first boss of the game. Easy is as expected, but still, kind of funny how hard it dies. Feels like I'm bullying it, honestly, although it did set an entire island ablaze, so I guess the boss deserves at least this much. The second act of Angel Island involves water in a forest fire. I'm sure you can guess, huh? Put out the flames? Oh, no, you press a switch to drain and get rid of all the water. Sonic doesn't like water. I'm sure the forest will figure something else out. A big part of Angel Island's Act 2 centers around scaling this waterfall, which is a pretty cool set piece. The watery light blue contrasts strikingly against the orange and red of Angel Island burning to the ground. Also, the way the water splashes, smashes, and crashes against these floating rocky platforms is awesome. And the way the platforms seem to bust out from behind the water too. I really like how... Oh. Damn it. Okay, you thought my little prank on Tails was bad. Well, Sega, the developers of the game, randomly decided to put in this really brutal scene of Tails, well, you're forced to watch as the poor kid gets blasted by bombs over and over again as he struggles to keep up with an uncaring Sonic. Feels like I have him tied to the back of a horse and I'm just dragging him through the town square or something. Also, this part is so loud. Like, look at the audio waveform for this part. The visual representation of sound. It's not even a wave, it's just a bar of noise maxed out. It's so much louder than the rest of the game. Racing Eggman, catching glimpses of him through the filter of soon-to-be scorched trees against the backdrop of paradise burning down is a fantastic visual. Eggman's sprite is even, on account of him being far in the background, a smaller version of the boss we're about to fight. Neat. Only problem I have, Eggman wins the race. Come on, Sonic. First Knuckles with the emeralds, now this? Tails, I really wouldn't stand there if I were... Yep. Design-wise, I really like this boss. This giant machine bursting through the veil of water to fire fireballs before ducking back into the safety of the background, where you have to trace its ghastly motion through the obscuring screen of plummeting blue. Although it is the second boss of the game, so yeah, dies pretty easily. But that doesn't take away from how cool the boss fight is, conceptually and visually. Same goes for all of Angel Island, actually. It's the first zone of the game, so it's easy to ease in players to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But being easy doesn't mean it's boring, not at all. Before the fire starts, we enjoy the lush design of Angel Island, and after the fire starts, we enjoy the actively getting less lush design of Angel Island. The random little gameplay gimmicks, the cutscenes, and set pieces. This rhino! I like the rhinos. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is nuts. Basically every zone in the game has about as much interesting stuff to talk about as this one. Angel Island sets the standard high, and the rest of Sonic 3 and Knuckles follows its example. They even have little cutscenes explaining transitions between zones. Yeah, I did turn the oven off before I left, but did I lock the front door? It's easy dodging fire from the boss's cannons. Honestly, I'd fall asleep if the music wasn't jamming. One final fatal jump, up in the air to slam it. Oh, damn it.